Hello everyone, it's that girl doing stuff speaking, and as usual, I will be talking about game dev related stuff. This time, however, it will be slightly different, but don't worry, I will not keep on going in this direction, because this time I will be talking about making a 3D art for my game. And since I know nothing too little about 3D art, I have to learn. So, for the past month, I've been learning Blender. And I hate all of those 1 month or 6 month improvement on Blender, for example, in which the author says 2 minutes after starting the video,
but I had 2 years experience working with ZBrush or 3D Maya or whatever other shit they made.
And how can I relate? Like 1 month improvement on Blender or on Unreal Engine or on Unity when you already have such a strong experience and skill set is nothing that I can relate to. So let me stress that I have actually zero experience on 3D art. Well, I had a month ago. Now I do have some experience, obviously. That would be said if it was the other way around. I do have the upper hand though, so it's worth mentioning. I do draw a little bit, so this is my drawing account, you can see what I do. I am not a professional, I am amateur, but I do understand the shape concepts and some perspective and I don't know, the color concepts, composition concepts, or any other shit that you can come up with. So I do understand it, so this is my upper hand, but yeah, that's about that. You may already know that I finished my lousy game for my engineering degree thesis, and yeah, I do not plan to develop it any further, but I do plan to make it look nicer, to be honest, but not in a very near future, so the video about it, if it ever comes, will not come anytime soon. Because of the fact that I finished that project, I am making a new one, and I already mentioned it that I do plan to have a big project with my friends. So, since it's big, I kinda take it seriously. So I want to make it look good, not only be fun, not only be cool, but I also want to make it look good. That's why I want to learn Blender. Because I need to fucking know how to make models and how to animate it and rig it and how to import it to Unreal Engine and how to use it. But let's start from the beginning. So I obviously started with some simple shit. I started with a donut like everybody, but I didn't even render it and I don't have any recording of that. So I started this online course on some Polish website, and this actually gave me a strong basis for using Blender. I learned how to create material, like simple material for glass. I learned how to render a simple scene, and this is obviously the outcome of it. So this is something that everybody does. The next step was creating my own phone model. It's not based on any real phone, but it's similar to every phone probably. And I animated it. And let me tell you, I actually was very proud of animating this stuff. It looks cool in my opinion, especially considering that this was like my second or third Blender project. Tell me it does not look cool. Tell me it doesn't look cool. Look me in the eyes and tell me it doesn't look cool. It looks cool, okay? Just deal with it. So then the big Blender project came, and it was creating a woodman model and putting it into the nice forest field scene. And I created this model based on the artworks provided on the course, and I was very happy with how it turned out until I had to create materials for the freaking trousers. Because then I learned that I fucked up this model, and for some reason I had like 2 layers of vertices, and at that point I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I had to accept my failure, and I took the model provided from the course. So I created my own model, I gave it some materials, it looked like this, and then I said, no, I am not working with that shit anymore, and I took the ready model. So the next step was to rig it, to pose it, and to create the whole scene. So this scene that you see right now, is totally fully made by me. Well, not fully, because the woodman model is not mine, but I did create mine. It was just shitty, so I couldn't use it. But yeah, that was a big step for me. It actually took I think 5 days to create this whole scene. So yeah, I was very proud of myself, and at the same time, it was the end of this online course. So this took me like 2 weeks, and I've decided that I'm ready to make my own character. So I conceptualized what kind of character I want to have in my game. I then took the design that I like and I created an orthographic view for this model, and I started modeling, and I went along the tutorial provided by Deco. And if you do not know Deco, you have to watch his videos. The things he does are amazing, and I learned a lot about making character and about the importance of the correct topology, and I even learned the word topology. That was a new one for me. And I created a character thanks to him, basically. I animated it also in Mixamo. I animated it on various stages of this model creation, so you can see now that I had this headless and handless model, or buttless model, that I just animated in Mixamo, and you know what? I was very proud of myself. And yes, I struggled a lot with topology, and yes, I did a lot of mistakes when I was creating my own model, but right now it works and it looks cool. And look at this, like I even created face and hair, and I started creating outfit, and this is it. This is my progress. This is the honest 1 month Blender progress, and you can have it if you spend enough time on those skills as well. So just to give you a bigger pictures, for the first 2 weeks I spent like an hour a day, maybe. But then when I started creating this character, I started spending more and more time. During the last days, I could spend up to 8 hours a day making this model. And disclaimer, I do work full time and I do have personal life. So yeah, 8 hours on modeling is a lot if you have those other duties and you have life. This is it. This is 1 month progress. And what's next, you may ask? You probably don't, but you may. And it's a valid question. I will tell you, I now plan to learn how to properly rig the character, how to maybe use inverse kinetics, and maybe learn how to create my own animations. I will maybe try to create a small video animating my character. I have to create better outfit because, as you can see, this is not really an outfit yet, so I have to create an outfit for my character. And then I have to learn how to properly import my models to Unreal Engine. And by models I mean not only characters but models in general, because I will have to create a whole city. So yeah, this is the plan for the next month. I hope it will be a very successful month, similar to this one. So in a month's time you can expect another Blender-like video, but don't worry, I will be posting game development videos in Unreal Engine. I just have to get some basic skills first in order to grow and in order to make a cool game. So I hope you like this video and I hope you enjoy my journey. And if you do, please consider subscribing. And if you do not want to subscribe, please at least leave a comment what you liked and what you didn't like in this video. And yeah, I really hope I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye!